Alright.
There you go. Go live, you dumb, stupid animal.
You done, dirty ape.
Yeah. All right.
Come on, switcher. Switch.
I'm the switcher. Fuck.
Oh, Metal Gear.
Different game series.
Cortana.
It's another completely different game series.
I'll have a plan, Arthur.
All right.
Alright, yeah, we're good.
Dang, Panic, you fast. You on the trigger there. You just like.
Panic's always here. Panic never leaves.
Fastest click in the West. It's good to see you. Welcome to Speed. Welcome to Danganthursday, the show that never gets interrupted by Discord issues. It just doesn't happen. Not here. No, sir. We ended exactly where we wanted to end last time, which is in the middle of Hina saying something.
Right? In a very important dialogue.
We planned it, and you can't prove otherwise. Can't do it.
Alright. I am bright, alright?
Alright.
Now that we got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub.
She's right. Even if the road is long, if we don't keep on moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Let's get some fucking food. What was I in the middle of doing? Oh, we're going to the dining hall. That's right.
No, I don't remember. Was there... I feel like there was really thick plot going on, wasn't there?
Yeah, we'll get into it. We'll figure it out. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. This bitch. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko?
What's your problem?
What, do you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me.
I think she just got surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all.
Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, what made you change your mind?
Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. Oh, I'm gonna eat until I drop. Byakuya likes them thick, huh?
I refuse to lose.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko is in here.
You know?
Oh, she said she will come by later.
She said something about, Makoto being a dick and not wanting to be around him. I don't know. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you left.
I knew it. Brian, she hates us.
I know, buddy.
We fucking ruined that was our wife. That was our wife.
Soon to be heroes. And then back to ours.
Damn it.
See, that's what we just gotta wait for Hero. That's all. That's all.
She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
I know. I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Showed her my whole bone.
You're Makoto Dirty, President Dirty of the Dirty Landa.
President Dirty of Dirtlandia. Damn. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who tries to take the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you?
What does that mean? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
Filthy? Me?
Damn, immediately get into it. Catfight. Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm not filthy.
It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Ugh. Shut up.
You and that lusty body of yours. Jesus. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings.
Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that.
Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Stop it.
Extracurricular. You'd like me to stop wanting you. Your sweaty hands gripping the big, fat, chalked tight. What are you talking about?
What is happening?
What is wait, just hold on a second. What's going on? We just started. What's happening? Make it stop. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. Oh God. It's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Is she getting off on this?
Brian, I don't even... Anyway. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave talk alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustrations.
Yeah, something's pent up, alright.
You know?
Anyways, you and Kyoko need to make up, already, you know?
There's trouble in paradise when both my wife and husband are angry at each other.
I can't have sex with any of them, especially you, Makoto.
Shut up! You're not my husband. Go away. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course, I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Oh, that's right. Him seeing Sakura fight friggin' Monokuma.
Right. Forgot about that shit.
Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Okay.
Dude, she was fucking going in. That was some DBZ fighting right there.
Not gonna be controlled anymore. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you.
Now that Kyogo's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart.
Damn straight. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment?
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Peacetopia.
Hina, if I was trying to get laid, I'd be talking to you right now.
Right?
Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Maybe it has something to do with me fighting that fucking bear. What? What?
Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt?
No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that... It must be because of that battle.
God, she's so muscular, those muscles.
I know, right? She's like goals for me. That's what I want my body to look like.
But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
I can give you some protein from my penis. Talking about my cum.
Yo, can I get some? I mean...
No! Go away!
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like you're God or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat.
Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Huh? How come?
Hiro's voice clip there of him going, huh? Sounded very much like a Sean Schemmel Goku going, huh, for some reason.
Damn it, I'll have to re-listen to that.
What's your problem?
Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family?
Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. How many moms did you have?
Huh? You had 2 moms? It
What?
does sound like Goku. I think I heard that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's just how things were.
That's like a serious issue.
Hey, come on, hero. It's the modern family, okay? The family unit can be whatever you want it to be.
Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to.
How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours?
Stop saying stuff like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up.
Pretty miserable situation, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room.
Hero and Makoto, the best ship.
I ship it. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something.
I'm just waiting you're gonna get a knock at the door. It's gonna be Hero like. So, all that talk about protein earlier, I was catching the sign, Makoto. I know what you were putting down.
No, you don't! Go away!
Listen, it's okay. We can talk about it, Makoto.
Fucking guy.
I love Hero so much.
Who do we want to hang out with on our free time?
Do you think we can talk to Kyoko? Or, well, actually, no. Wait, we maxed.
Yeah, we
her out
maxed her
again.
out anyway, so it'd be a waste. But I'm guessing no, we can't, regardless.
You want to go find Hero?
Yeah, yeah. He's the only one who likes us right now, so that's probably the best idea.
Right? I was saying, fucking Hina is like thinking we're just on the hunt.
Sakura's the only one on the first floor right now.
Oh.
Weird.
So Sakura, I know you said we
Make sure
should
to have
rank the
those
map.
gifts ready, Brian.
Oh yeah. Hold on. That's me.
Oh,
Reopen
hero, where are you?
Oh, apparently it's thundering right now.
Apparently.
I can't hear because my headphones have like noise cancellation on the outside.
Oh.
But
That'd be funny if your mic was like picking her up though, and it's just like. Apparently it's thundering right now. Yeah, you think?
Oh no, never would have guessed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not hearing anything.
I got the gifts right here.
Cool. I guess everyone's hating on the fourth floor. I don't know.
It's the new up and coming place, Makoto. Come on.
Fourth floor it is. Jeez.
Yeah, really?
Always.
So it looks like Hero likes a crystal skull, golden airplanes, a sacred tree sprig.
Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. Hey, Hero.
Yo.
I knew you'd come finding me. Did you need something? That better not be my life. Don't kill me.
You got it, Hero. I'm here to kill you. So it's gotta be like this. I just like slowly shank him.
This is from upper management.
Upper management sends their regards. Turns out it was me the whole time. I'm the spy. Ha ha!
See, no one would ever expect Makoto. Afterlife, protect me. Makoto, kill someone if you must, but don't kill me.
Oh, you'll be going to the afterlife, all right. Should I murder Hero while he's acting like this?
Well,
Well then, why don't we have a heated discussion about Cosgoni?
Cosmogony, I think?
Cosmogony?
Maybe.
Okay.
I learned all about Hero's theories on the origin of the universe. They all sucked. Get a little closer. Let's give him a present. So Crystal Skull, Golden Airplane.
And
we got
there's another thing. Is,
one of those, maybe?
he likes a meteorite arrowhead. Like he loves it. He also loves a sacred tree sprigged.
Hold on. Hold on. Fuck a second here. We have one Crystal Skull. Wait, how many?
Okay.
Actually, no, that's fine.
All right. Huh? You're saying I can have this?
No, I just want you to look at it and know that I have it.
Well, all of a sudden, I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Seeing Hero so pleased with something I gave him makes me neutral.
Yo.
Hey, Makoto. What's up, my brother and my fellow mother lover? Or what?
Fuck up. Shut up! What does that mean?
Let's raise our semi-siblings upright, okay?
God, no. Stop with this.
That is so good. I'm gonna use that. What's up, my brother and my fellow mother lover?
Stop talking about that.
Fuck.
Oh, so good.
So, you're ready for the next round?
Never! Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything.
Wow, I didn't know you knew about divination tools.
I don't know anything.
Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world.
I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools.
Yo.
Now that I know that you're an expert, I have a question for you. A correct answer gives you another discount.
Ah, shit. No thanks.
Could it be?
There are 22 cards known as a Major Arcana, and 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking? Divination. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Clearly, you don't even know what you're talking about. The Major and Minor Arcana, and the Major Arcana cards are used to tell the future. That must be, tarot. Tarot cards, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, what else would it be?
Yeah.
No, I know, you're talking about tarot cards.
Gloriously correct! I will now tell you your fortune for a measly 600 bones.
Go fuck yourself! Wow, really? It's something I'd never say. I'd had enough fortune telling for one lifetime.
I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
And I'm not paying you for the first fortune either. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling?
Don't be mean.
Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I am employed numerology.
It's like looking at the notes on his own hand. Numerology. Yeah, I do that. Numerology?
Yo.
Is use a mathematic formula to predict the future based on a birthday, letter, numbering, all that.
But I didn't see you doing anything like that either.
Well, it's more of a inspirational. No.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh, I am right. Yeah, inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you, and suddenly, bam! You got the info.
You're talking about intuition.
How about that?
Don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word.
But if it's not intuition, then it's got to be some kind of supernatural power.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Don't compare my... Oh, God. Clairvoyancy to some occult bullcrap.
Clairvoyance.
I hate... fucking clairvoyant. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else.
You hate the occult.
Well,
Yep. Now we have some good news. Act now, and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I used white magic to record a CD of spirit messages that I received from a luxury suite of heaven.
Oh, God.
5 seconds of this, baby, and you'll be witnessing the miracles and communicating with angels for days.
Just communing, but you almost had it.
Communing. Fuck.
And you said you hate the occult?
what the heck?
Hey, business is business.
The more I talk to him, the less I understand.
Hey,
Maximum number of skill points increased. I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while.
Oh, every time you talk to Hero, he just wants money from you.
I ain't paying him shit. Plenty of time. Okay, well, let's make sure. I don't think we have him maxed out yet. I think not. No, not yet.
Damn you.
You know, we never really we can't hang out with the same person twice in one free time, right? Or can we?
I think you can, right? Yeah. 'Cause
I'm
you
not
can
even
talk
sure
to
there's
whoever
a
you
thing
want.
you can do. Well, I mean, I just don't know. Do you think it'd be better to just try to max him out as quick as possible, or should we just hang out with somebody else just to get some variety?
Yeah, I mean, that way if we max him out, we can then get maybe his ability and use it, I guess, or...
Yeah.
Because everyone else we would probably have to kind of start more fresh with, right?
Well, we've hung out. I think some people. I mean, we've hung out with Togo before. I think we've hung out with Sakura before. Yeah, we did.
Okay. Because
I don't think we could ever hang out with
right?
Byakuya. What's up?
I'll say because what? So Sakura and Toko are one. Hero we've hung out with twice now.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's usually around like the third hangout. I feel like then we start maxing, but I could be wrong.
I mean, that seems to be the case, but
I can't believe I wanted to hang out with Junko and she just fucking died.
yeah, right. The fuck. I barely got a chance to voice her.
What?
Want to try Byakuya? Yeah, we'll try. Sure.
Oh god, he's gonna make fun of us the whole time.
He's gonna say his mean words again. He's in the warehouse. What the fuck is he doing in the warehouse? And of course, you're waiting outside the warehouse.
Following him like a good dog.
And she's like she's in murder mode right now too, which is interesting. I wonder if we can hang out with Toko while she's in murder mode.
That'd be fun.
The others have flocked together as usual, I see. But they need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment. I don't want to talk to Byakuya, but we'll try.
That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. Oh wow, he's actually gonna hang out with us. I hope you appreciate this.
Guess.
Spend some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I have not grown closer at all.
Actually, we got worse.
He hates me more than ever. What kind of presents is Byakuya like?
Byakuya. My man likes that poopy tea, or the the poopy coffee.
We don't have any of that.
Okay. But he also likes a scallop brooch. No, it's
Scarab
scare. There we go.
Well, we got
He
two of
loves that
those, so
shit.
enjoy this brooch, you weirdo. Now, this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. Seeing Byakuya so nonplussed with something I gave him makes me happy. I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but What I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words,
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into this school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? These are all the ways I referred to myself at the beginning of this playthrough. He's right. Did you really have to list all that off?
naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even I... You seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate
Yeah!
I am the ultimate perfection.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, man, you sounded a lot like Sal.
Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taking this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. Okay, I kind of feel like killing myself now. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. He's a dick. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma.
That's for sure. After you get done with him, be like, damn, I got some trauma. Where's the nurse?
Anyway, I think I love him now. He's got like Makoto's got like Stockholm syndrome. Like I love the way he makes me feel like shit.
I like the way it hurts.
I kind of get what Toko's going through now. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room, where I cried and cried.
So, can we confirm that Byakuya's dad is Sal?
Yeah, it's gotta be right.
Father, are you there? Yes, son. Come in. I'm in a meeting.
Attention! Attention!
Welcome home, my son. The ultimate perfection.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh, nothing good happens in the gym.
Quickly!
What's the next scene you're gonna throw in our face to try to make us murder each other? He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the game, and he sounded pretty serious about it too. Nothing good happens in the gym. The gym is a place where only bad things happen.
I mean, not like anyone died.
Someone died in the gym at the very beginning of the game.
Okay, well, it's not like, we use it to bribe people to kill.
We have been bribed in that gym many times. Probably gonna get bribed again.
The gym is just a bad area. This is worse than the principal's office.
You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. I'm sorry, my tiny little legs can only carry me so fast. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. No, you think? More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
well then.
Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura?
Does Sakura like Hina? Because I like that.
Why, she, made a promise
Well,
to protect her.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So more of a... Okay.
Yeah. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began.
Oh, it's a whole ass cutscene for this one. All right.
This time, whoever murders the student gets a holographic Charizard base set mint condition. I'd murder someone for that.
Everybody's like, I would fucking kill.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
Hmm?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? Oh, no, not again! I can't take it anymore!
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today, I'm
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge.
Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course. But I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Bayakua, you've always told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Sakura's just like sweating bullets.
Fuck.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today, I'd like to tell you about that spy.
What?
hey,
So guess what?
What?
The spy is actually Sakura Uegami.
Oh, I knew that. He said it so openly. He made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret that I already knew.
What? What did you just say?
He said the spy is Sakura.
what is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy,
Actually, yeah, no, I am a spy.
right? Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, then I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine.
You got a hostage?
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
Roast her, boil her, kill her. Don't kill her, whatever.
Whatever.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Either way, I can't wait.
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So, what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for this mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way.
What are you saying right now? What are you saying?
But what are you saying right now?
But what are you saying right now? But what is what the stuffed animals? But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're wrong.
Well, he's wrong. That's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
What? Then he was being serious. For serious. Ogre's been working for the mastermind.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled.
Totally not being controlled.
There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Kyoga, remember that shit I didn't want to tell you because I'm an asshole? This is it. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now.
How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura will never do that.
Okay, then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know that? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut up.
myself.
I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. Monokuma's in the background just like changing the thermostat.
Up, down, up, down.
The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that.
You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. Sakura's gonna be the next one murdered. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah. How do you intend to do that?
By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Hold on. What do you mean? If you go both down. What?
I think that's a typo. I think it's supposed to be if you both go down.
Okay.
Hina.
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again,
Well,
but I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then,
What up, motherfuckers? It's nighttime. Go to
go to
bed.
fucking bed.
This is a school as such. Soon the
I'm tired of you little
doors will
shits.
open. Sweet dreams.
Y'all are boring now.
Get the hell out of my gym. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat
Over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura's not our enemy.
Why?
Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
Go to your room, cool down, and we will continue this discussion tomorrow. Hina's gonna fucking kill Byakuya, I hope.
Yeah, here's hoping. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Well, not the worst. I guess the worst is if somebody dies, but this was a close second. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over.
You gonna get that knock at the door. Hey, my fellow mother lover. I just looked like you were upset from earlier.
He comes in and tries to give me like a fucking like shoulder massage. He's like, ah, go away! Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? But how do I reach these kids?
As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Like reading. Even a baseball player in the major leagues.
Oh, here, Panic. You redeem stretch. Here's your stretch. Yeah, get that. That's nice.
That's nice, yeah.
It's good. I really wish I could like pop my back right now. It feels kind of stiff.
Oh yeah.
But oh well.
Even a soccer player touring Europe.
Football player. That's how they say in Europe.
Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a skit comedy show.
Oddly specific.
She makes a... Why are we talking about her now? She makes a brilliant debut. But instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets. Has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, cause I'm a bear.
Cause I'm a bear.
Cause I'm a bear.
Hey, yo, babu. Let's get some picnic biscuits, say, babu.
Okay, Yogi.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over.
Oh my god, dude, I've been downing this water. Yeah, I punched my mic.
Get ready to greet us.
Down in his water, punching my mic.
Do you know what the bad part is that like I punch my microphone because it's like attached to like the actual headset, and so whenever I wipe my mouth, I just deck the thing.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall.
Maybe Kyoko will talk to us.
Probably not, though. Kyoko, want to talk to me?
Hey!
Kyoko, good morning. Okay. Alright. I deserve that. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. It was so lighthearted before, what with all the murder? Was he?
I'm sorry.
Stop.
No, okay,
Stop.
we're fine.
Stop.
Sorry.
Stop. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. She is my wife.
Hey, just the man I needed to see.
And Hero's wife.
Makoto, you okay? I just really cared about you.
Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. I mean, I wasn't worried, but everyone else was. I don't care. I don't give a shit. What a dullard. Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. There we go. My brain
Refuge?
shut down for a second.
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Go
Yeah, you tell
off, Queen.
Hey,
Before you two get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact was almost meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us.
Oh, true.
The chaos and confusion born from suspicions, the hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, you will still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
Oh, she's crying.
If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that goes a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
It wouldn't matter.
What?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It's almost like I have a motive to kill her now. Weird. It would put the whole problem to rest. Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's gotta be
What the
Hina.
hell?
Oh!
Hell yeah! Look at Toko in the back. I'm like, my master.
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
Oh!
Oh fuck!
What?
I should have died.
Interesting.
Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it?
Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want.
Yes, well said, wife.
Yeah, good going, wife.
All right, stop.
Got you, buddy.
You just go in the back room. What's wrong? Lost your nerve?
I'm leaving. I'll be in my room.
Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She would die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
Wow. In other words, people calling having feelings Byakuya. Wait. In other words,
It's what other people call.
Oh, it's what other people call having feelings, Baikura. And all you can do is mock them for that.
What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning, someday attitude is going to come back and bite you hard.
Just a heads up, Brian, you're getting a little robot-y for me. Like, it's not terrible, but every now and then it gets kind of like... eh.
Okay, it might be the storm then.
Could be.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts.
So, you know, how about we eat? Maybe now is not a good time.
You know?
Fucking hero.
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Whew! So what should I do today? Anyway, time to go have fun with my friends.
Who wants to talk to me?
It's just funny how there's like a real moment and then it just gets to like the happy music. He's like, well, anyway, how am I gonna spend my time today? La 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 la. Just like, there's all fucking daisies all of a sudden.
See, that's just like Cody's brain in general.
Yeah, just like, can you imagine? Like, could you imagine if they actually had like phones here, but they could only like contact each other? And it's just like after that real moment, everyone goes to their separate rooms, and then immediately after in the group text, Makoto's like, "So does anyone want to hang out?"
Yeah, who's not hanging out right now?
All right, should we finish up Hero?
Yeah, let's go see how our fellow husband is doing.
Probably up on the 4th floor.
I was gonna say we should probably do some Hina, but I guess let's do some Sakura then, if we can.
Oh yeah.
How far are we with Hero? I think we might be done with him, right? After this one?
Well, we've hung out with him twice. Does it? I mean, I know there's a star there if you max him out, but does it say how far along you are? I don't know if it does. Yeah, I don't know. We've just gotten skill points from him, and we did get the one skill lost in thought. So yeah, I think hanging out with him once more should make sense.
Okay.
Let me stop by the store real quick. Let's pick up some extra gifts.
Yeah, gotta get some gifts.
Because I think we still have some coins to burn.
I'm waiting for the day that fucking Monokomo is just standing there like, welcome. I've been waiting.
Snacks.
Hey, that's a new one.
Poo ball. There's a big old ball of poo.
Poo.
Snacks
Hey,
again.
let's check. Damn, where's Hifume? Oh, right.
Yeah, oh, right.
Makoto, hey, I got snacks. Man, Hifume would really.
Yeah, oh, yeah. All my friends are dead.
But me to the edge. Oh man, I got some bunny earmuffs. Joko would really. Oh, right.
Yeah, I think about it. I don't really know fucking anything about Junko. Hung out with her like
true.
once, and she died.
She was filled with a lot of rods.
Oh, hey, I'm lucky.
Yes, you are.
Same thing twice. I don't know what that is. Just a big old slab of stone, as far as I know. I'm
I
gonna
got
use
a
up
candy
the rest of my
bar.
coins.
I got a candy bar. I got a popsicle. I got a rock.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5 more, just 1 coin ones. They'll most likely be repeats, but actually that looks new. Maybe it's not though.
Was that like a comic? I'm trying to figure that out. Ooh, Ooh, that looks cool. Apparently we got that already. Flowers.
A gun! Oh, that was new.
And it's a
Donuts.
Oh, Hina. Hina would love
And one more.
donuts.
Yes, Hina does like her donuts. Handbra! God, we've got like 30 of those. Another?
Holy shit.
Fuck, I'm lucky. I really am the ultimate lucky student. That thing. Again.
Oh, it's my Kiss album.
Hell yeah. Now I'm out of money and I'm depressed about it.
Gonna have to go find some more coins.
Yo, what's up, Captain? No worries, man.
Captain.
It's the beauty of the stream. You can pop in wherever you feel like it.
Exactly.
I
And the cool thing-
will hold it against you, though. I do take it personally. But still, welcome to the stream.
It's okay, Captain. Just watch it when it gets out on YouTube. He'll never know.
He'll never know. That'll be weeks from now, Brian.
Listen, hey, gotta plug us somehow, Mike. Are we gonna go see Hero again, right? Yeah.
Yeah, dog. We gotta finish that mother. We gotta finish that motherfucker. Put him in the ground.
We got
With
you
our
3
friendship.
minutes. I mean, I think he's just trying to put you and Kyoko down to the ground. You know what I mean?
I have no idea what you're insinuating. No possible idea.
You know, a lot of kissing and.
A lot of kiss, a lot of smooching, a lot of on the lips. He's gonna do it.
You know, a little tongue.
I don't want a
Some
little ton. I want a lot of ton. I did appreciate today's vid title. Oh, the one for the YouTube video or the one for the stream title?
Yeah.
Hi, Hero.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Well, Makoto, what's going on?
Well, crawling back to daddy. Never mind, we're not hanging out. I was wrong.
I did, man.
Well?
You want to go grab a bite to eat in the dining hall? I'll teach you where all my best power spots are.
Oh, joy. Hero taught me all about all the best power spots. Whatever that is. Alright, let's
Wait,
see it. I think we have a golden airplane.
Wait, did you guys walk all the way down to the cafeteria, eat, like go, start on the 4th floor, go all the way down to the 1st floor, eat, then go all the way back up to the 4th floor and stood right where we are?
Yes.
All right. So airplanes, the golden airplane.
Golden airplane! We got one more. This better max you out, dude.
Such mysterious power! This is our true blue opal part! Makoto, the dawn of a new era draws near.
It's just a plane, dude.
Well?
Hey, Makoto, are you familiar with Kamatana? Kamatana.
Kamatata. Hakuna Matata.
I was just thinking of like Hakuna Matata.
Means no worries. For the rest of your days.
It's a tiny little suburbs in Tokyo, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it. What about it?
Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there.
Huh? What does?
UMAS.
Umas. Okay, let's figure this out. Unidentified
Man alien?
maybe. Umas are Thurman. She wants to dance like Uma Thurman. Bury me till I confess. I'm guessing. God, I actually don't know. Cryptids, spaceships. Well, it's got to be cryptids, right? Because it'd be UFOs if we're talking spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals?
You know?
You got it. And it just so happens they've been appearing in little old Kamatata.
Gamatata. What kind of cryptids?
How about that?
The terrifying skyfish.
Wow.
In the West, they're usually just called rods. They can fly, and they have a they have a thin body and a big wide fin. They can move their fins like a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than a naked eye can see.
Could it be?
You even heard of the fuck. What's up with the big words lately in this game?
I'm gonna go with Animalacaris.
The animal Macaris. Some people think that's what the skyfish evolved from. And some others think they're an artificial life. Whoa, that one just snuck up. An artificial life.
It's the demons again.
A genetically engineered military super weapon. Jesus.
Nailed it, got it in one.
Isn't that scary as hell?
But what would they be doing in Tokyo? And in Kamada, no less.
Nobody knows. But I think they're dangerous. You know how Kamada is to Hanatina Airport, right?
Hanatita.
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 I go up to my wife and say, hey, hand me a tita. She hands me her titties and I come bouncing back and forth.
I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking I should call the airlines. They need to know that there's a way to get rid of those damn skyfish. And I know what it is. As long as they can pay me a fee, I can keep these things safe from them. That's what I'm gonna tell them.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that like super occult? I just don't understand. Are we best friends yet? Shut up. Hey, shut up! Stop! Damn you. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while.
Ooh, those sneezes, man, they just kind of sneak up on you.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Still not done with you?
Oh my god! All right,
Pissing me
let's try
off,
something
hero.
else.
Yeah. Hina? Did you say? Or Sakyu?
Yeah, let's go see Hina. I mean, Hina's upset. Maybe we can go cheer her up.
Yeah.
Give her a nice little gift. We'll give her some donuts.
I'm telling you, I think Sakura's the one who's gonna die this time, though.
Oh, do you want to do Sakura then?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. We can do either.
Let's do Sakura. Let's do Sakura.
Okay, well, they're both in the dining hall anyway. Hey, can we all like hang out together? You know, like friends do.
You know, it doesn't have to be a one-on-one all the time, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know why it's always just like one-on-one.
Oh, but Panda says, heck yeah, Hina.
Heck yeah, Hina. Okay, let me save real quick. Just I gotta get in the habit of saving more, just to be safe.
I'm gonna save my time.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we say Sakura or did we say Hina? Heck yeah, Hina.
Well,
Let's do Hina.
Well, yeah, well, Hina wants to be left alone right now.
Well, so then, whatever. Sakura?
I'm sorry.
Doesn't want to hang out with me either. Okay, all right.
Come on!
No, never mind.
This is gonna be a fucking hero day.
Hey, hero, you wanna
Sydney
like
Bag.
hang out again?
Well, I mean, we got maybe Kyoko will hang out with us, maybe.
Well, we already maxed her out.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, we can. I mean, Byakuya did hang out with us once. So I guess we could do him again, or we could do Toko.
Yeah, let's do. Well, okay. We'll go to Byakuya
if Toko isn't Genocide Jill, because I wonder if that will change the hangout.
Oh. Okay.
Like, I'm just curious. I don't know if that, like, if they count that. Like I'm sure it all goes to Toko, but I just wonder if there's different dialogue.
Nah, she's normal.
Damn you. All right.
Damn you.
All right. Bye, Kua.
Anyway, I'm back. I'm back for more punishment. Say more mean things to me. Sakura and Hina. Finally, some action. Things are starting to become interesting.
What do you want?
Huh? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Did you need something? Love me?
Do you always just talk to yourself?
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I kinda like saying terrible things to you. I hope you appreciate this.
What the fuck?
Alright, bud. So we don't have any of that coffee. The other thing, I think we only had the one, no, we got another brooch.
We can give him a love ring.
I love you.
So yeah, the poopy tea coffee thing that we don't have.
Yeah, we got the
bro.
brooch. Just out of curiosity, is there anything else he loves? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, he also loves a golden gun. Oh boy.
Golden, I think we got a few of those.
An old-timey radio.
Yeah, we got 2 of those.
A crystal skull, a golden airplane.
You said old-timey or anything? Okay.
Yeah, that poop ball. The little, like, poop ball that we
He
keep
loves
seeing
the
everywhere.
poop ball, really?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Yep,
Oh,
right there.
the globe.
Yep.
Alright, well, have this poop ball, you dumb idiot.
This is...
You bastard! How did you get your hands on this? I stole it! Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem. I have 2 of them!
Another one.
Sometimes I'm like push them together and I make exploding noises like.
Oh my god!
I'm going to hold on to this. Seeing Byakuya so pissed with something I gave him makes me happy.
So, in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny is only one of my many talents. Let me sit here and talk about how great I am for a little bit. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Togami name. Huh? Is this a monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family. Rather, I am my family's savior.
Oh.
The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. Just like that Postal Service song, Such Great Heights. Anybody? No? Okay. It is expected of me naturally. After all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence. Kinda turned on.
Naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Togami family assets. Oh, that's great news. I'm in a lot of debt with Hiro.
Can you help me?
How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words...
The stock market. that GameStop stock really came in handy.
I invested at a good time.
I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends all within a single day. A day trader, if you will.
Yes.
Surely even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff on the stock market, doing everything in a single day. I think that's called trademarks? Trading cards? You're talking about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that.
Jeez, show me how you did it.
Yeah, I know, right? Captain Caviar says, suddenly Byakuya is hella hot after whipping out that massive stock portfolio. that throbbing stock portfolio. My god, does he diversify. Well, I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied, and before I knew it, there it was. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of a big deal, what with it being $4 billion!
Do you mind giving me some of that bread?
So, like, if you got $4 billion, like, $1 million's like nothing to you, right? So you can just, like, I don't know, give me $1 million, right? Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm Byakuya Togami. Oh, right. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, that's not bad.
What?
Certainly funds my fucking Skylanders collection. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern-day nobility. You know, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly.
What?
You know, I wouldn't even fucking be surprised if all this was just a lie. He's just like that kid in school who's like, oh, actually, yeah, my family's worth like $1 billion, and like, you know, I make money in the stock market even though I'm 7. Fuck off, man.
My dad is Nintendo.
Jeff Bezos is my bitch. Don't test me, pleb. Seriously. Jeez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. I fucking hate this guy so much.
Right.
I hate him so much!
You've never had a struggle.
Yeah, I know, right? It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. It's not confident, he's fucking conceited. He's spoiled.
Yep.
We're like worlds apart. Galaxies apart. Thanks for the skill points anyway.
Maybe he gave us a new skill.
Panic says, I love this idiot. I know, Panic, these are all your very stupid children. We know you love them. Still reeling from Byakuya's story, I went back to my room. Cried again. But this time because I'm poor.
Cried a little harder this time.
Go to bed!
It's time to sleep, motherfuckers.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Hint, 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 hint.
After I declined that offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How? Oh, wow, my voice just stopped talking. All right. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back with her gun. Okay, Jesus, woman. Okay, then how about you make some extra? How about? Oh my, Brian. Okay, then how about to make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards.
My goodness.
But how does any of that matter? Wait, how does any of that?
How's that any better?
Thank you. What the fuck is wrong with me? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoying sigh on the other end of the line, and then she said, "You just don't see the the splendors of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tales of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey. But it's not just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed, obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs.
Crabs show up in movies. You're just not watching the right movies.
Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crabs don't stand a chance, right?
Oh, hey, Camp Caviar, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it big time.
Yo, thank you.
By the way, I just need to say that they're going back and forth. Panic and Camp Caviar. Camp Caviar said, "Real bossy twink energy seeping off this dude." Panic said, "Bossy twink energy is what powers my car." Camp Caviar says, "I know it's such an alternative renewable energy source. All it needs is iced coffee and bad driving to thrive."
I love the conversations. These are awesome.
I wish my car ran off of bossy twink energy.
Right.
Lord knows Byakuya could power it for fucking eons.
But then he'll just get bored of it.
True.
What I'm saying is crabs have no place in today's light speed world. Do your market research, ladies. Lady,
just the one.
Just the one. Which is why I choose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Wow. Fascinating stuff.
So
I do like that this dude's whole story is like, yeah, I worked in an office, and some lady's like, you should be a shrimp or a crab. He's like, fuck you, I'll be a bear. And I'll make students murder each other.
Time to rock it.
As I giggle behind a monitor screen.
I need to do something about Sakura. I'd better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. One more time, we're gonna break up.
Cap said, "We support other streamers in this house. Thank you for the welcome." Well, thank
Hell
you.
yeah. Appreciate it big time. Support those small streamers.
Oh yeah.
What? Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Hey, that's exactly where I was going. Oh god,
no.
The intense music. Better hurry.
Someone's dead. Oh no.
Makoto! We got a big problem, man!
What's wrong?
Look!
Hiro's finger shook as he pointed. Oh, god damn it. Hit! Oh, I guess they're already voicing it.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Hina looks very much not killed right now.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. But why? What happened? What happened?
What happened here?
What happened?
Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table.
Oh shit. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not
Anyway,
adorable.
you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else, you know what I just realized, Brian? Genocide Jill kills adorable boys, right? We're still alive. That means she doesn't find us to be an adorable boy.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, we are.
I caught the ugly! Oh.
I am ugly and I'm proud. I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Husband.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I mean, sure thing.
Wee-oo, wee-oo.
Wee-oo, wee-oo. Wee-oo.
Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away.
Fuck it, I'll be a bear is the most bossy twink thing I've ever heard. It's like John Mulaney was here. Oh, Mulaney was here for the very stream. Yeah, I kind of accidentally go to his voice. It's so fun to do his voice. I love John Mulaney.
I think he was talking to me when I said, like, fuck it, I'll be a bear.
Oh, yeah. I'll do what I want.
So yeah, so I walk into a cafe one day, and what plays What's New Pussycat 9 times in a row just to see others despair. Yeah, right. I fucking love that bit. That shit would drive me insane. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If you haven't yelled out, you'll be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yes, well, 1,000 times thank you, sir. So sarcastic! That just makes you sound even more hostile! Hero, what are you doing?
So anyway,
buddy?
like, you okay, or what's going on? Hey, Hina, what the heck happened?
Oh, we got into a little fight, and I lost my temper, and flew off the handle.
Oh, I feel like it's been a while since we had, like, one of these reactions.
Right?
Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura.
But...
First, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life.
Brian, I think I'm gonna clip this just to get a voice sample of you saying jerk buttholes.
I never thought I would ever have to say that.
Jerk buttholes. God, I can't unhear Makoto as Mulaney, and honestly, it fits. Dude, if they ever make a live-action Danganronpa, have John Mulaney play Makoto. That'd be amazing. It's a good thing my Sims have been spotty lately because I said I'd be live 15 minutes ago, and usually there would be a riot in my Discord if it wasn't on time. Well, hey, I thank you for stopping by here. If you're supposed to be streaming yourself, we'll toss you a follow as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, thank you so much.
Most deaf.
But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her, like 12 times.
You're serious?
12 times really is... a dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
I just like the sight. It doesn't... Hold on.
Bro, I don't know what's wrong with me today.
It's fine, you're doing great. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's all my fault. Wait, it's my own fault. But I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know?
Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges.
Uh-oh, it's Sakura.
And there she stood. There she stood before us. Hina!
Sakura?
You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It was Genocide Chill. It was all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Nailed it. Got it in one.
I knew the fucking word, but my brain wasn't putting the rest of the letters in there, so it was just like the word like smashing against the D in my head. I'm like, come on, Brian.
Yeah, Camp Caviar says, how would there be a live action no anyone's hair or even a wig could compare to the sheer size of Porcupine head over there? Yeah. You know what it does remind me of though? Like, like Weird Al. You know, if he got like all of his long ass hair and you just kind of like put a bunch of product in it, you could probably do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I would cast Weird Al as hero. To hurt Hina, damn you! To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you?
What is this?
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I
can't forgive them! Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
Huh? I don't hate you exactly.
I don't hate you exactly. I just think you're an ogre.
I can't forgive.
Why? God, what's happening?
Somebody save me!
Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. Just a second later. What's going on? Said the disembodied voice. Oh.
Ah. What's all this noise about?
Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gathered that something happened.
Kyoko, please! You have to stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Wait, Sakura!
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were me and my wife. Before we talk, let me see if there's any coins in here. They give me confidence.
I just pictured like Kyoko just sitting on a bench. Makoto sits down and just whoop slides over next to her.
So, come here often?
Not talking to you.
Okay. Fair. I like to think just like we're in this room silence, like before even talking to Kyoko, Makoto's just like, let me just look around the room real quick. La 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 la. Okay, nothing here. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Cause I get the feeling you're still mad. Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's not fine.
Yeah, the narrator. But it was not fine.
But it was not fine.
Huh?
About that issue we discussed it earlier, it doesn't matter anymore.
That issue. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokumo fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were the only thing. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
Oh, wait, oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Bag just said, anyway, there were live stage plays of the first two Danganronpa games, so you don't need to wonder what they'd look like. What? Really? I'm gonna have to look that up. I wonder if there's any video of that on YouTube.
Oh, that is awesome. You didn't want to you didn't want to confuse anyone until you could talk to her and be sure what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
Captain Caviar, I too miss biker bro friends.
Yeah.
But they're dead. Yeah.
To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Oh, really? You probably should. What?
Because...
Oh, I thought she was gonna continue. All right.
Because... Silence.
Ultimately, That means you don't trust me.
No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine, I guess. I've already forgotten about it.
I don't think you have.
No.
Stop. Stop it. Brian.
I'm sorry.
Enough.
It just happened.
What are you, allergic to good games?
Oh, I might be. Sorry, I only play Fortnite. Anyways, besides,
And
I have overreacted.
Huh?
Anyway.
Anyways, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it.
Oh my god. Did my wife just admit she was wrong? Okay, thank you.
What you just said? Oh my god, did my wife just admit that she's wrong? Am I in trouble even more?
Oh no, I'm more scared than I've ever been. She can't let this get out. She's gonna murder me.
Oh man. No, I think Kyoko is oh, we still gotta talk more?
Yes, so. Oh,
Oh, okay. That issue we just got, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Something else.
No, not that one. That one. What is it you want to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
Is it business time?
It's
business time. No, it's business time and I've got my business socks on. Where?
So...
Just come with me, and you'll find out.
I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going?
With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! Please, my legs are short and stubby! I hurried to catch up to her.
Maybe she knows that we saw her during the spa scene, and she wants to show us her butt again.
Oh, if only. She walked ahead in silence. God, I love watching her walk. And in silence, I chased her. And eventually, we arrived.
Oh, it's happening!
The dressing room! Wait, did she? Oh, never mind. So that's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego.
But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him anymore. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us.
Yeah, but play the tape back, because I'm pretty sure your exact words were like, we don't need to talk to alter ego anymore. So, you know.
No.
Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wanted to ask us.
Ooh, don't tell. Alter ego wants to ask us something?
Stop playing word games with me, woman. I'm a simple.
I am a simple. My brain don't work so good. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard because I still don't know how to type. I do the two-finger technique.
Is two not enough? Damn, even some sass on that.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Oh shit, that's me. Let's find out, shall we?
Kyoko, it's your line. Kyoko typed in the question.
What's my motivation again? What did you want to ask us?
Oh, yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied.
Why?
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you do that, that's basically suicide, I'm guessing. I don't really know. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? Kyoko, agree with the man in the relationship.
Makoto, I am man in this relationship, Kyoko. Yeah, but I wear the pants. You're right.
Cap Gabriel said, she wears glove. How do we know those are fingers and not robots? Because all artists tell me hands are hard, okay? They are hard. This is true. It's called fashion, just like how Leon had a giant safety pin on his shirt. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Oh my god, yeah, that's right.
That's anime fashion. It's also the same reason why they all have like 30,000 zippers and belt buckles for some reason.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
But
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
I'm not afraid
to take a stand. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile. What is that? Italian?
Hey.
You remember what you asked me before, Makoto? You asked what is the difference between a person and a program, right?
Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even programs creators can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
Kyoko.
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind would really notice it. But
Makoto.
Let's do this, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
But
hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
if you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind would never, might not notice. Jesus.
One place? One piece?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. Gotta
nailed it. A room without a surveillance camera. Oh, well,
it was the
secret
bathroom,
room.
so the secret room, yeah.
That's it! The secret room you told me about. the one where I got beat over the head by some luchador. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. Yeah, I hope we figure out what the deal was with that, by the way. I didn't forget.
I never forget.
Never. It's you, girl.
Oh, shit. And I do believe you can connect the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger.
Wait, hold on, an Ethernet port. So you're saying we could be fucking gaming in there this whole time?
Fumi comes
Can we have LAN parties?
Fumi's gonna come back like, oh, I'm ready. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego. The mastermind may spot us going into the secret room.
I'll just put Alter Ego down my pants, and they'll just think it's my dump truck of an ass.
If they pick up on any of us, then it's all over.
You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues.
Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? In my pants? Dump truck ass? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Let me give you my clothes.
Yeah, you wear my clothes.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you.
And I'll wear yours.
I'll smell them every second. Then let's get started. Fuck. It's lagging. Sorry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I look at the stream and I see that it moved, but it hasn't moved for me.
Oh.
It's gonna be a little cramped for you. Alter Ego, bear with us, okay?
We started packing them up right. Sorry, I went retarded for a second. We started packing them up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. Going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the dresser drawers.
Desk
drawers.
So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Together. In the bathroom. You and me.
Yes.
Oh, you smell. You smell like cherry blossoms.
Which floor bathroom was it again? Do you remember?
It was the...
They might have said it and I just completely forgot. Oh, hey. How's it going?
Oh, Makoto!
What the... Why do you seem so surprised?
Nothing's wrong. Why would there be anything wrong?
I just noticed your dump truck ass is looking bigger than normal. He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acting really strange. Cheers to the hydrate.
Hydration. Okay, well, gotta go back to my room now and take easy, partner. Oh, sorry, I was in mid-drink. See ya.
Fool. Never drink in the middle of a line. Oh, God.
Whoa.
Have you reached that certain
My obsession.
Okay.
What? I mean, yeah, all right. What? What are you doing? Living. I see. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room. I'll just be there living, totally calm.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't even, yeah, all right. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Genocide Jill's the new homie.
Makoto average in every way, but his dumpy had other things to say about that. Yup. I can't remember what floor or bathroom it was. It's not the first floor, right? Is it just the...
Yeah, it's right here.
Is it right here?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto,
why?
are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you.
I mean, you can check yourself in literally 3 seconds.
Go and check again.
What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run off. I don't want to wait here.
I'm gonna
wait here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. Acting. You thought I was asleep, but I was just acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough.
Oh, I'll be thorough.
I'm counting on you.
Book it. To the back secret room. There we go.
Okay, everyone just left this Overwatch match. I'll play another because the fuck. Dude, that's Overwatch in general. People just dip. It's like, okay, thanks, man. Appreciate that one.
Yeah, I know.
Like we're in Palm.
Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer.
Makoto, like, I gotta find a cord. What does a cord look like?
Suddenly I forgot what all things look like. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Like he doesn't fucking know, like, I don't really know. I've never used the internet before. No, we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. So, you know what this reminds me of? Like, once, like, Makoto gets, like, the laptop all set up with the cord. You know that, like, gif of, like, that one kid on the computer who, like, turns with the thumbs up and is like, Like, that's fucking Makoto just, like, finally getting on the internet, like, internet.
Hey, look, it's doing its thing.
And that should do it. Maybe, I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a while longer. Also, I want to visit 4chan.
I'm gonna do my best.
I used to shitpost on there all the time. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Send.
You're like going read, it just says the.
The friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. You're
Makoto.
welcome.
Accidentally knocks off this. Oh,
Oh
shit!
shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
It's like smoking. Oh god! Oh god! It's supposed to do this, right? How'd it go?
Fine. Totally didn't break it. Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. My mods are gonna have a field day with this one. That dinner sure is taking a while to work. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes.
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point.
Oh my god, it's happening. We're getting divorced.
He sees Hero standing out the other end of the hall waving.
Damn you! Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
That is true. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
but the way things are right now, there's no way to pursue anyone. There's no way to pursue anyone.
Persuade.
They don't persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
Then what should we?
So,
if we can find some new clues, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
Which is why alter ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends.
Believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. The power of friendship. We parted ways and I headed back to my room.
I'm not gonna be divorced. I'm gonna be a widow.
Isn't that a fuck? That's a line from a Fall Out Boy song, isn't it? Wouldn't you rather be a widow than a divorcee? I'm pretty sure that's a Fall Out Boy line.
Oh,
I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm kind
that
of
was a good catch.
Tired. Wouldn't you rather? Yeah, that's totally a Fall Out Boy song. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, passed the fuck out. I completely dozed off. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Makoto.
Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. The fuck you want? I don't want any. No solicitors.
Makoto.
Oh, hey.
Makoto, get out of here.
Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost.
Okay, well, you can't just judge people on their race, Kyoko.
It sounds like something happened.
What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
The rec room? Okay, let's hurry.
Oh shit, did someone actually die?
Oh, yes. Yeah, probably.
Huh?
Makoto! Kyoko!
Hina, what's wrong?
Something's not right. In the rec room.
What's inside? A wreck? That was stupid, I'm sorry. There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried to knock. I tried to call her, calling for her name. But she she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
She's just sleeping. Shh.
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room.
But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
Okay, so we're gonna violate school regulations then. I just said!
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Oh. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pushed up. It's pushed up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
Chair?
In other
What's a
words,
chair?
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
Then there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way.
Oh hell yeah, break shit.
Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here.
Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? What?
I don't know, I'm just forming ideas in my head. I'm thinking, because if this room is locked, I don't know if there's any other ways. Do you think Sakura bit the bullet herself? Do you think she would have?
No, I don't think so. There's no honor in that.
True.
Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long.
Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Oh, you want me to break the window?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry!
Have Hina do it. She's actually athletic. Okay, you two, stand back. Blech. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, which is not very hard. It's just kind of like slightly bounces off the door. Everyone's looking at Makoto. He's like, "What? I'm trying."
This is much harder than you think.
Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit, which I couldn't do, so it took me 13 not-so-solid hits. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. All of the broken pieces of glass immediately flung into Sakura's neck and face, lacerating her all over and making sure she was definitely dead. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Smiling. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. How else can I say that she's dead? And then...
Oh.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be Sakura.
The trial will begin.
Yeah.
Question
Chapter
is,
4.
Who would do such a thing?
Now, do we want to start this investigation, or do you want to save it for another one and do the investigation and trial together?
Would like to do the investigation again. It's only been 2 hours. I feel bad that last week we got cut short. So I'm thinking we get into the investigation now, and then we'll do the trial next time.
Okay, cool.
Because again, too, we can always go back over notes if we need a refresher. So.
True. Okay. Oh, fuck, that's Tina. Huh?
Sakura's.
Oh,
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
Ooh. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on. At Sakura's dead body.
We didn't make it in time. It happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction?
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. Why did this have to happen? Why did this have to happen? Why did this have to happen? It's like, okay, Makoto, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up for a second.
I smell toast again. I need to examine Sakura's body.
I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. You know, like time does. And after I don't know how long.
I got everyone. Ogre!
Come on, man, she's dead. Say her name.
Right.
Yes, yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No.
Panic. Time passed, just like Sakura.
Whoever killed her is not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you, Hiro, Bayakua, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation.
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Probably Monokuma.
Oh. Yep. Good call. Jeez, I didn't know how your power level would increase by that much by getting mad.
Watch Dragon Ball, dude. That's how it works.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Cap said, yes, go get bossy twink twig dumb himbo without the abs and the girl Gene Simmons. Because of the fucking pun. Oh, that's good.
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file.
Yay!
That's right! And don't get so mad, Miss Hina, or you're gonna ruin the low little face of yours. Lewd.
How lewd.
Now then, with that,
Hold on! There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Huh?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That's the whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to most regrettable ends without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with all of our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it wouldn't be so mean. It would be no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
True.
Hey,
And I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried.
Also, I just gotta say the bit of Sakura's head we see is mad low res.
Right. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place. But I wasn't able to punish her.
Well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blacken is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsies. Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
This.
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Which might have been me.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to uncover Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead.
Now let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina.
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me?
You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order? Hey, buddy, that's my wife!
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind.
Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is...
Hiro, Bayakua, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one of you who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force. You're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me.
What?
Wow, good compromise. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided. By me.
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Bayakyo, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation here and out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover the Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution.
Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. Kind of like when you have hope that's taken away.
If we would despair.
You're left in despair. We have no choice but to just do it. Brought to you by Nike. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
Why's that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been held jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would not have been able to escape somehow after barring the door.
So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words.
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
Here you go, Brian.
Yeah, I love these ones. These are fun.
Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before your very eyes like this?
Hey.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind. I mean, obviously I know, but why don't you just say, just in case?
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means the killer committed his crime, then threw out some special methods sealing the room. This mainly involves a sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches including using a string, or some simple mechanisms. There are also numbers of varieties.
So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exits before the crime is committed. Sorry.
In other words.
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However.
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gaps that allow it.
I mean, right off the bat, I'm sitting here thinking, so it said that Sakura had been hit in the head and was coughing up blood before that, yeah? Something like that?
Well, was she hit in the head? I thought we just noticed that there was coughing up blood.
I thought they said something about being hit somewhere. Did I
okay.
misread that? I don't know. That's what I thought anyway. But either way, it almost seems like, I mean, given the blood situation, that she was poisoned somehow and might have eventually succumbed to the poison. So, like, I'm almost starting to just going through my own mind, thinking that Sakura probably barricaded the room herself and got in here, just to create distance between her and her assailant, but eventually succumbed to whatever poison she had, because someone probably poisoned her protein shakes. That's my first thought.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what I'm kind of thinking is that I feel like maybe because of all the events that's been taking place, Sakura's really kind of seeing like how her herself is like affecting the group, seeing that everyone's kind of getting upset. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like she walked in here, kind of locked the door, and I don't know, maybe said her last goodbyes to herself and did it herself. I don't know. That's my theory.
I don't think Sakura would do that, especially with Hina still being around that Sakura wanted to protect.
True.
Because honestly, I guarantee that's probably something that's going to be brought up, right? Is someone's going to say, like, well, what if she just did it herself? And then I think the thing is going to be like,
true.
She was still so adamant about protecting Hina. I don't think she would leave Hina high and dry like that.
That's true, yeah. I guess the only thing that really is making me think that right now is her last line when she left the nurse's office, when she says, "I know what I have to do now." And I'm like, oh shit, what does that mean?
Well, again, she talked before about how she wanted to fight the mastermind or whatever.
True. Very true.
So yeah, I don't think there's any scenario in which she did it herself. Cam Caviar says, "Y'all seem chill. Glad I stopped in. I'm not leaving. Just leaving my thoughts." Oh, thanks so much, man. Yeah, you seem chill yourself.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it whenever people stop by. I mean, that's just like being a small streamer. It's just luck of the draw, right? You're like, hopefully someone stops by and has fun. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, I appreciate it big time.
No more snow in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm so excited. I logged on today, Panic, and I saw that. I was so happy. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, I'm sick
No
of
more.
snow in real life, so it's nice that it's no longer in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer strays in the room until it opens up.
What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up alongside with everyone else, and that's that.
That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth type, and the final type, is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that I mean there's an actual there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see that in a lot of novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible.
Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics.
So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say.
I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely...
I'm sorry. I was trying to hold it in. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Miller.
I'm just
I will
trying.
find you.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, it's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. Hopefully no one sneezes. For Sakura, if nothing else.
I don't know why I'm sneezing so bad today.
Okay, you're a sneezy boy. It's fun.
Oh.
Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya!
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting.
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Yeah, you fucking think, dude? This looks like some kind of rapper.
Huh?
Like Eminem?
That's...
Do you recognize it, Hina? I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, no, I was making a dumb joke. Don't worry about it. It was a bad one. I'm glad I didn't get hurt. Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her.
Brian, you shouldn't feel bad. Did you hear the joke I made? Like some kind of rapper. Eminem?
It's okay that I followed up with with the real Slim Shady. It was dumb. It was real dumb. Like I said, mine was bad too, so don't worry. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little.
So you gave that candy to Sakura?
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them.
Whoa, those noises. Hina, you must really like them.
Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room.
She's such a, like, foodie. I love it.
Right. I made sure no one else could get their hands on them.
You really like them that much?
I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her.
Shit, so maybe that was poisoned.
But now, they're all they're all lost. But now they all lost all their flavor. Jesus.
Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper. Probably killed your friend. Blood over there. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura is sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Damn, I'm a regular Sherlock Holmes. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Now in stores. Weird.
No, I have to get one from a Gashapon.
Oh wait, it's one of these things.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I saw that before. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside the bottles? Well, if it's like a ship in a bottle, you assemble it with tiny tweezers and shit.
So...
It's no different from the standard ship in a bottle.
Huh?
You know where the bottle opening is smaller than the boat place inside? You never seen that?
I'm very sheltered. Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is a Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
Monokuma bottle. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of the things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle's sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground.
So the bottle was used for the blow.
The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. But how is this all connected? Gah. Hold on. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Do I get a treat?
Hey, here you go. Good work, good work.
Alright, everyone, give him a Makoto snack. Ranks, Raggy! The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Damn, I'm good at this.
I figured out by looking.
Huh? The locker's open, and they're on the inside. It's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here?
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint and all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Huh? Why not? I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Hey.
Think back before we opened the door. We looked inside the room, right?
Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could be hiding in there until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Curiouser and curiouser. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Oh, okay, that's it. Never mind.
Is there a coin?
A coin? Oh, hello, hello, hello. Nope, protein. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
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 I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange.
You're strange! Sorry, I didn't mean that. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can?
You see what's scattered around the can? Suddenly becomes a musical. Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of that. I feel like it become an important clue later on.
Yeah, but probably not. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how.
Okay, so you might be right. Someone may have poisoned that thingy-majigger.
That's what I'm starting to think. The chair is shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of strain or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Look at the door. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window. That I did, haha, that's funny. There's no evidence that any kind of strain or mechanism is used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. Once again, I know this because I'm the one who moved the fucking chair. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked room from the inside, not from the outside. Has anyone even brought up the possibility that Sakura could have done it herself?
I don't think I was mentioned suicide yet.
Well, but I just mean even just locking the door and like barricading the door herself.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know.
Only an hour ago. Okay.
I just realized one of my D&D characters, a barbarian with uncontrollable magic power, with the voice and personality of Joe Wheeler from Yu-Gi, or the scout from Team Fortress 2. Not sure how to feel about that.
I love that fucking Joey Wheeler. Anytime I think of Joey, I just think of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged version.
Oh yeah,
Brooklyn Rage.
Dude, you know what's really funny?
What?
I didn't realize that on my TV they have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, and then like as soon as I clicked it, Joey Wheeler was on there and talking in his Boston accent. I died. I fucking died.
So good.
I was like, holy crap! I forgot. We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Baikua, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them.
So what you're saying is we don't know who did it.
They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. But I know it wasn't me and Kyoko because we were moving alter ego. It probably wasn't you. But still.
Then let me help you find out more. You see... Why? Why? Why did that happen? Fucking yawn just came out of nowhere. I'm like, really? Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
What? You didn't think about mentioning that earlier.
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen to me. She said not to worry, and that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I stop her by force even, this would never have happened.
Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
Yes. Definitely.
That might be good indeed. Yeah. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about, Master, please, if you don't mind. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So, you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Sorry, Master. I love you.
See, I'm that dickhead. As soon as someone would say that to me, I'd be like, well, now I'm going to stand here and be annoying to you.
I'm going to stand here and annoy you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Listen, I won't touch you, but I'll get real fucking close.
Real close.
But for Sakura to have been killed?
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
Well, she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit.
Which is why you gotta kill her with poison, because you're not gonna beat her in a fight.
So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
It must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then.
Alright, now let me show you, better. Let me show you more details.
Let me show you a real investigation.
This isn't Weenie Hut Juniors anymore.
Weenie Hut Junior!
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
I am talking to people. Now!
Which is why I decided you to go in my place.
Bad move. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with the two other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Okay, so that's all that we got going on in this room. So let's go talk to the other outside of the room.
Hello!
Those other two probably went back to their rooms. I'm just gonna shave real quick.
Gonna do a quick shave, right?
Quick little shave here.
Just like I saved your mother, Trebek.
Like I shaved your mother, Trebek. Shaved her pussy. What's up at Togo's room?
Hey, psychopath.
I pressed the doorbell. It did that, and after a few seconds,
Who's there?
the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. So we had biker boys, and now we have buff goifs Dangan. Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
You, Makoto, I don't like that voice.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Fuck. God damn it, me.
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you
Ew.
want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Damn straight! I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Baikuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, you know, I just believe everyone, so I guess yes. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room like the slimy snake she was.
Just in there. Hello, my name is Makoto Plier, and welcome to the ultimate live stream community.
I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds,
You know?
What up, Makoto? Did you need something?
yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. Don't lie about it. I already know.
How did you know about that?
Because, Hero, I'm the ultimate clairvoyant.
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Baikua and Toko to come too.
What? When did Sakura tell you that?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course.
Think you might be lying. But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person. Then she happened to mention the others, like in passing.
I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then, you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way. I totally didn't. Why would I even ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
Well, I haven't seen her since then.
While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
I do still have it. Well, let's see.
Hero was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore.
Mighty convenient, Hero. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh? This fucking idiot. Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again. And shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
What?
Anyways, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with. Wait, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I wouldn't. I never went.
But I never went.
So if you excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hero. What next? I'll definitely have to look at that actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Let's go to the chem lab.
Going down to the chem lab.
Going to the chem lab. I'm gonna get some chems in a lab.
Cap wrote, but if you're the ultimate Clorve... Alright. Yep. Yep.
But if you're the ultimate clairvoyant, and I too am the ultimate clairvoyant, then who the hell's driving this ship? Nobody, Hero. That's the point. We're both psychic.
We're both psychedelic. Got him.
Got him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be, but it's fine.
Wait, hold on. Wait, back up. Hold on.
What?
Are those fucking street lights?
Yeah.
Do we get fucking street poles in here now?
Yeah.
What?
Charted.
What even is happening?
Who even knows? That's hope speak for you.
A lot of hope. Not enough peeking.
I want to peek into your hope.
Office.
Headmaster. Chem.
Drugs. And a lot of them.
Chevette! Oh, this fucker. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Actually, fuck you, dude.
Wow, he knows.
This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh god, I'm stepping in it! Oh god, it's just like a fucking Three Stooges, like, tripping scene.
It just falls.
That definitely looks like a bottle of fucking poison if I've ever seen it. It's a bottle of C4. It literally says C4. Just like a fucking explosive bottle. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? No thanks. I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. That really is when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Makoto, just for once, pretend you're not a complete idiot, please.
So, shoe marks.
Clearly, it's the bottle there from the C cabinet, the C4. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. Better not leave a footprint. You know, like these footprints. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. Did I leave these? Fuck. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I go to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. This is the drawing of a cat. All I can draw, I'm sorry. So, how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. I mean, it's not to scale, but for me...
I see.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No!
What?
I don't even have feet! Looks down, he's had peg legs this whole time. It's like, oh, wow, why did I not notice that?
This is why it takes me so long to get to the gym.
I'm actually not the lucky student, I'm the ultimate peg leg student. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I've got very tiny feet. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Finally, my something is big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately?
Well, no.
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. But these prints are a really valuable clue. I better screw them up. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. I took a taste of it, then I immediately started vomiting blood. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Kyoko, someone mentioned pegging Makoto. Yes, wife. Looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf.
Nope.
According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Well, clearly if there's footprints in the powder, then the powder was spilled before whoever it was walking all over that.
Mm-hmm. So
Seems
someone must have...
awfully dumb.
Yeah, so someone must have just came in here and stupidly didn't see it.
Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait! There's more! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? So, on this shelf is looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such an ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, do you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which, I suppose, suits you well. I didn't even say that. Again, my feelings are hurt. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can... I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. But this shelf!
Put this one right here.
On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Should try to find out more about this shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here.
On her protein thing, wasn't there like a C something on there?
I think it said A something.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah. Which follows. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room.
Okay. If you say so.
Bye-bye, Akuya. You're an asshole.
Goodbye!
So
Oh boy,
they said the footprints in the powder were smaller than mine, yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm trying to think who would have tiny feet.
Well, I imagine probably any of the girls would have smaller feet than Makoto. I can't imagine Makoto has bigger feet than Hiro.
You go and look, Hero has like the tiniest feet. How?
Oh boy, what a shelf. This baby can fit both poisons and all of the things Kyoko uses for pegging Makoto. Hell yeah.
Kyoko on a shelf. Where are you trying to go now?
Yeah, I don't know. I completely blanked and kept going downstairs.
I
I don't know why I was doing that. I was just on fucking autopilot.
It's like I was sitting there like, I don't know where we're going next. I'm just gonna be here.
I don't know why, but I was like, I had it in my head like, I want to go to the nurse's office. I'm like, I don't need to be there.
I don't need to do that. It's not a thing I need to do. So Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I see. So along by Kua, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
I can tell you right now, Hiro's lying because he's an obvious liar. Someone's lying?
Anyway.
How could they?
Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things reveal new clues. You do well to look them over one more time.
I'm sorry, I'm spacing the fuck out. What things revealed new clues?
The magazines, the Monokuma bottle. Shit, there was one more thing she said.
Well, we'll look over it. Some kind of plastic container rolling around on the entrance of the room.
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Yes, she did drink it. So label Chem A2. Okay, so yeah, it does say A2.
Hey.
Put it on the can. Try the blue glass.
Yeah.
Try this.
So.
Okay, so that's older dialogue.
Okay. Glass.
It's
Bottle on top of that near the glass. Monokuma figure. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey.
Okay, this piece.
Oh,
So did you figure it out? There's a hidden
correlation.
Correlation, fuck. Between all the bottles. Play close attention and you'll sure find it.
Correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? I'm stupid.
So...
Fuck. Thank you. Oh, God, I was trying so hard to, like, not sneeze during your line again. I was like, fuck, hold it, Brian. Oh, fuck. I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion, it isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come up with their own conclusions, so that everyone could have confidence in the outcome.
Just let me copy your conclusion, and I'll change it a little so the teacher doesn't notice. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer!
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Only to a degree.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that bothers me. I like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle and try to get the smaller pieces too?
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so.
So then.
Anyways, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
With that, Kyoko left the room. I started gathering glass with my bare hands and bleeding all over the place. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. Glass collecting minigame? No. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Just as I finished up.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then.
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words.
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what? Our penises?
The pieces of glass you collected, not your little shrimp. And one of the Monokuma bottles that is intact.
Ouch, my pride. Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense once we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal bottles of the Monokuma bottle. Let's compare two of them.
You got it.
Fuck.
You got it.
It's balanced. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Apparently, I've been recasted.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, everyone. It's balanced. Which is weird because there are different chess pieces in them, but okay.
In other words.
Right. Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then.
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, we might, what we might expect to see.
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay then, let's give it a try.
Nani? Huh? The broken pieces are heavier.
Because it's a different red bottle.
How is that possible? Oh, yeah, it's the fucking...
The bottle that we saw down in the chem room, the other C.
Yeah.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words.
The result of our experiments and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together.
Hey.
And I believe you will arrive to one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? Is it all on you? It's all on you.
Alrighty.
So, wait. So if that's a different bottle... Oh, so the chem bottle came up here while the Monokuma bottle came down to the chem room and broke. and someone picked up the thing. Oh shit. Oh, this is interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Hugo said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh, this magazine is upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident.
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's more important for you to explore that detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying massage?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
dying message?
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. It made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of the others who might come looking. Hey, is that says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. But I can't read.
Then she's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer, for sure. That conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
Why does Kyogo's head look like a butt? Does it? I didn't notice. I'll have to look again.
Huh.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Oh yeah, I do kind of see the butt.
Oh, the hair.
Yeah. Okay, what was the other thing? Was this?
I gave that to Sakura.
Come down, okay.
We checking Sakura one more time?
Probably. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
There it is. Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
You know, right? Panic, you're right. My head does look like a butt. And I'm proud of it. God damn it.
I'm happy and I'm proud.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
No.
whew,
There's no getting around it.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal.
Then, how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
Gross. What?
Sorry, never mind.
hey,
Most importantly, look here.
Powder. Her shoes.
correct.
You see that green powder on her instep?
It's yellow, but okay.
What'd I say?
Green.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it really stands out.
But maybe cast it again.
Oh, fuck! God damn it, Brian! Fuck!
Yeah, it really stands out.
Let's see.
Go ahead, read my line, Mike. Oh, fuck. That powder is the clue number one.
You're killing
Hey.
it, buddy.
This is me! I'm just kidding. Next is the wound around her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem.
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's no more interest, and there's one more interesting thing.
There's no more interesting things. Go home.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. Well, that would make sense. There's 2 broken. Do you think...
What?
2 broken bottles, right? One was down in the chem lab where Sakura was getting the powder. Got powder on her shoe. Do you think she took one? Nah, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would she do this though? I don't know. For some reason, my brain is stuck on the suicide. I was thinking she was one that co-cocked her own self with the bottles, both of them. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, she has powder on her shoe, but again, here's the thing: there's fucking no way in hell Makoto has bigger feet than Sakura.
Yeah.
That's just not. Makoto doesn't have bigger anything than Sakura.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
believe
true.
she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh god, is that the end? Is that the end of the investigation?
Oh shit, is that the trial?
I think so.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
We're doing our best, Monokuma. Fuck you.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial.
Yep.
You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Red door on the first floor.
See you soon.
Fuck, I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, I haven't quite pieced this one together, as I feel like I did the other ones before we went into it. I mean, clearly, Sakura was poisoned. Like that seems like the most obvious thing, but
Yeah, because like the only thing I can think of, and I think I'm off completely, is that she took the Monokuma bottle with her. Probably thought of like, I'm over it. My brain's still stuck on a suicide. It's just because I don't have evidence of anyone else. Yeah, Hiro's acting sus, but he's always acting like that. That's just Hiro in general. But the thing that has me thrown off is that what I'm thinking is that she took the Monokuma bottle, went downstairs. I cannot explain the powder on the floor. I have no way of doing that. And I feel like she maybe smashed the bottle, picked up the Monokuma doll, brought it upstairs, had the chemical, took the label off of it, put it onto her, whatchamacallit, her little protein thing, and then maybe went upstairs, drank the poison herself, waited for like a while, and then just to maybe help the poison come along or help herself maybe not feel the pain of the poison, co-cocked herself one more time with the final bottle. And, you know, because it's a thicker bottle, so do more blow to her head, hurting her, maybe putting her unconscious. That way she wouldn't feel it. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. I don't have evidence to support that, but that's the only thing I can think of.
I just can't imagine she would kill herself. And also, that doesn't seem to be the way this game would go, because there's got to be a Blackened, right? Because that would make her the Blackened.
True. Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. It doesn't seem like something she'd do. I just put it that way. Again, she was very adamant about fighting the mastermind or whatever. She was still like super protective over Hina and wanting to be there for her.
True, but what if this is her way of trying to be protective? Noticing like, listen, I'm causing her, the person I'm trying to protect, so much pain because of my lies, my deceiving, and everything I've done. Now I've hurt her, and now I've put everyone that I want to protect also against each other.
But Hina was still on Sakura's side, though. She was the one arguing against everyone else. Like, no, Sakura like had a reason.
Well, true though, but now she's hurt emotionally because now she's defending. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the weight of all this guilt that Sakura is now carrying. I know it sounds like in a way of going out, but I feel like in her mind, she's justifying the suicide, being like, listen, I know suicide is the coward way out, but me ending this, I'm bringing more honor and more. I'm helping everyone else by completely removing myself because now I'm just I will create a Blackened or something. So for me to just do that, let me just take myself out of the equation completely. I don't know.
But
That's
again,
just-
that doesn't help because we're still going to be in the same
Yeah.
situation after this trial, right? So it's like, the only
True.
difference is now Sakura can't be here to help Hina anymore.
Or maybe she did this to maybe not cause Hina to like attack Byakuya or Toko because of everything. You know what I mean? Because she's been kind of going hard on them.
You know how else she could have Hina not attack people? By not killing herself and making Hina think that someone killed her.
True.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. All right. Well, we are going to save this trial for the next stream. But this will be an interesting one. I'm going to have to ruminate on this for a little bit.
Yeah, this is a hard one. This is a really good one. I really like this one.
Yeah, no, I'm very interested in seeing how all these pieces fit together.
Yeah, definitely.
But thank you so much for joining us tonight, y'all. Danganthursday is always a good time. This game fucking blows me away consistently. I have so much fun with it. And hopefully,
Dude, it does.
You guys do as well. If you're interested in keeping up with us on other platforms, we've got social media. Oh, you already got it? All right.
Yeah.
I'll go
Might as wait for the keyboard to light up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, we we're on all forms of social media. That's the best way to know how what we're doing, when we're doing it, all that good stuff. Plus, we got a great community on Discord. If you're at all interested in joining that, it's a fun time. Max says, thanks for the stream. I really like the upcoming trial, so that's hype. Yeah, for sure. I'm pumped. I am pumped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, join our community. We like hanging out and chatting with you guys in there. So it's fun.
Yeah, a lot of super creative people, and if you didn't know, we've got like an art channel on our Discord where you can like post art or just any cool shit you make, and we have a podcast on Wednesdays where we have an after show and we show that stuff off and talk about it. So if you got any cool stuff you want to share with us, do so.
And it doesn't have to be drawings. It could be a video game or something that you are working on, like creatively. Like we want to show that stuff off. This is our way of praising you guys and showing you guys off. So
yes,
because you guys are talented,
extremely talented. Captain Caviar, if you're still here, I just gave you a follow too. Thank you again for stopping by. Appreciate it big time.
Yeah, and have fun on your stream, man.
Most F. Yeah, if you're still doing that tonight, sorry. I know that these streams go kind of long. I don't know if you're still planning on streaming, but
yeah.
Either way, good
luck.
Is there anything else we need to mention?
Check out our YouTube. A lot of content. We got Fyro, a really good anime parody, and then we also have Fire Bar. It's our podcast. If you miss any episodes, you can watch them on there. So
that's true. I've been trying to make more dumb shit for YouTube as well, like more fun dumb shit. So hopefully there'll be more of that in the future. If you guys already haven't seen it, I made a little video about wanting Dragon Quest VIII on the Switch. It's just a dumb fun little thing, but check it out. And if you haven't, play Dragon Quest games because they're all fucking fantastic.
They are.
That's it. That's all I got to say.
Mike's been yelled at me to finish 11.
Seriously.
I'm going to. I promise.
I don't believe you.
Dude, that's my goal. And fuck it, even if I have to stream, like I will beat Dragon Quest 11 before next year. That is my word, and it's on stream now.
Okay. We will see. Anyway, yeah. I think that's all.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Y'all have a fantastic night.